Have you ever felt that sudden, embarrassing surge of panic when your child completely melts down in public? You've tried the bribing, the yelling, the walking away, and nothing seems to work. What if I told you there's one simple, magic phrase that can stop a tantrum in its tracks? A phrase that connects, calms, and teaches. The truth is that public meltdown isn't a sign of bad parenting. It's a sign of a struggling nervous system. Toddlers often can't name the big feelings they have. They lack the tools to self-regulate, and that frustration explodes. Our default reaction is to correct the behavior, but the first step must always be to connect with the emotion. Let's dive into the science. When your child is throwing a tantrum, their prefrontal cortex, the thinker brain responsible for logic and problem solving, is completely offline. They are operating purely from the lizard brain, the ancient part of the brain responsible for fight, flight, or freeze. This means logic and demands literally cannot be heard or processed. The biggest mistake is trying to talk logic to a child who is operating on pure emotion. The magic phrase is built on two simple, brain-based steps: validation and redirection. Validation is the key to reopening the connection to the thinker brain. When the tantrum starts, ignore the noise for a moment, and focus on the feeling underneath. Move closer, lower your voice, and use the first part of the phrase. I see you are angry, frustrated, or sad. This simple act of naming the feeling sends a powerful signal to their brain. I am safe and understood. Example 1. The park demand. At the park, they demand 5 more minutes. When you say no, the tears start. Instead of, stop crying, we're leaving, you say, I see you are angry because you want to keep playing. It's hard to leave when you're having so much fun. You've validated their deep desire. This leads to the second, most crucial part. Let's regulate, or redirect. The full magic phrase is, I see you are feeling this because of that reason. Let's breathe together. Go find your favorite toy in the car. Or plan tomorrow's fun activity. This moves them from the emotional lizard brain to the logical thinker brain by giving them a clear next step. Here's how you execute it in 3 simple steps. Step 1. The pause, resetting the parent. Always take a deep breath yourself before speaking. Count to 3. This models calm behavior for your child and prevents you from escalating the situation. Remember, if you are calm, your child is more likely to calm down. This is the first essential step in co-regulation. Step 2. The validation, connecting the child. Make sure the feeling you name is the right one. Be specific. You are sad because the tower broke. Or, I know you are frustrated because that puzzle piece won't fit. Validation is the bridge back to communication. If they feel heard, the urge to scream diminishes instantly. Step 3. The redirection, teaching the skill. Give them a simple, clear, and immediate task to shift their focus. The task must be related to solving the problem or moving on. For example, let's put the big blocks in the red bin first. Or, let's use our strong legs to walk to the car. Scenario 2. Supermarket struggle. They grab the candy and you say no. They flop onto the floor, screaming. Your phrase. I see you are disappointed because you cannot have the candy right now. I understand that candy looks yummy. Let's go find the crunchiest apples instead. Or we can look for the yellowest banana. You give them a positive, simple choice instead of engaging in the power struggle on the floor. Scenario 3. Getting dressed chaos. They refuse to wear the yellow shirt. Chaos erupts. Your phrase. I see you are frustrated because you want to choose your own clothes. That's a great idea. Let's choose one of these 2 options instead. You validate their need for control but redirect it to an acceptable choice, preventing a full meltdown. But why go through all this effort when a simple timeout is quicker? The answer is in the long-term emotional intelligence you are building. When you consistently validate, you are literally teaching your child a vocabulary for their feelings. Instead of screaming, mad, they will eventually learn to say, frustrated, or disappointed. You are laying the foundation for strong mental health, teaching them that all feelings are okay, but all behaviors are not. This is the difference between simply managing a tantrum and actively solving the underlying problem of poor self-regulation. Think of every tantrum as an opportunity to coach your child's emotional brain. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. What if you use the magic phrase and the tantrum just gets louder? This is a common and completely normal occurrence. It often means the child needs more time for the validation to sink in, or they are testing your boundary. When this happens, step 1, the pause, becomes even more vital. We call this sportscasting. Do not debate, do not lecture. Simply narrate what you see without emotion. For example, I see you are still throwing your body on the floor. I know you are very angry right now. I am going to sit right here until your body is ready to calm down. I am safe. And you are safe. This neutral, calm narration provides an anchor for their overwhelmed nervous system. You are holding the boundary, no candy, we're leaving, while remaining emotionally available. This consistency is the secret sauce that eventually trains the thinker brain to come back online faster. One final, critical point that parents often misunderstand. Validation is not the same as approving the behavior. When you say, I see you are angry because you want to hit your sister, you are acknowledging the feeling, not giving permission for the hitting. You immediately follow the validation with a clear boundary and redirection. We don't hit. Our hands are for gentle touches. Let's go hit this pillow instead. The magic phrase works because it separates the emotion from the action. You are saying, your feeling is valid, but your behavior is not acceptable. By being crystal clear on this separation, you are teaching respect for feelings and respect for boundaries simultaneously. This powerful, nuanced approach transforms you from an enforcer of rules into a coach for life skills. Remember, consistency is the true magic. This phrase needs to be your default response, not your last resort. By validating their emotions, you build trust and security. By redirecting them, you teach them essential life skills like emotional regulation and problem solving. This is the foundation of positive parenting. If you found this technique helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more practical parenting tips. Do you struggle most with tantrums at bedtime? Check out our next video for a special bedtime routine.